For the next 4 days, we're exploring the capital city of our 27th country together, Hungary. Filled with incredible architecture, delicious foods, relaxing thermal baths, and quite possibly one of the most famous rivers in the entire world, will 96 hours really be enough to take in all these sights? After having just arrived last night via a 7-hour bus from Prague, we're ready to explore all that this city has to offer. Welcome to Budapest. The Danube River is the second longest river in Europe, and arguably the most well-known. And Budapest coincidentally sits right on the banks of it. For the next hour, we'll be taking that boat out onto the river, making our way all the way up to Margaret Island, before turning around to see some of the best views of Budapest. Lucky for us, it was only €15 a person and just scrapes by in the budget. You ready for this?
I'm ready. We got a front row seat.
We're gonna see some good sights.
Yep.
Luckily, the whole boat is enclosed because I'm like 90% sure it's gonna start raining pretty soon. As we cruised along the Danube River, we learned how Budapest only recently became a city, and how up until 1873, the city was actually split into two: Buda on the west of the Danube River and Pest on the east. Buda, known for its hilly, residential streets, thermal baths, and of course, Buda Castle, and Pest, known for its shopping, clubs, and ruin bars. But to be quite honest, they were both just as equally as beautiful. Turns out you can actually get off at Margaret Island. We're gonna stay on because it looks like it's gonna pour, and we don't know how we'd get back.
No, and knowing our luck,
it would pour.
There's a 30 to 40 minute running track around the island, so it's a pretty large island.
For all you runners out there, Tyler's gonna be doing it later this week too, so
Good thing we're done with that cruise.
So typically, I would not recommend a river cruise, only because they can get a little boring and repetitive in each city, but
Definitely recommend this one in Budapest.
yeah, the architecture along the river is absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it, and the 1 hour was just perfect, and the price is so reasonable.
And it even comes with 2 drinks, a lemonade and like a Coke or beer or a wine. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Cheers. It's not really lemonade you would normally do.
It was just really nice, really great views. I would 1000% recommend this river cruise. I'll link it below for you guys, and now we're just gonna go out and explore and see what else there is to do.
Yeah, hopefully don't get rained on.
We've made our way to the other side of the Danube River to see the Buda Castle. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the entry ticket to see the inside of the palace itself is $10 a person, which really isn't a lot, but with our $100 a day budget, we're skipping it so that we can have a little more wiggle room for tomorrow's activities. Even though we didn't enter the palace, we did spend the rest of our morning exploring the grounds and exterior. In other words, the free stuff. We saw Matthias Fountain, the courtyards that the royal family once called home, and were truly enjoying ourselves until we noticed that this man was following us everywhere. We turned around, he turned around. We stopped, he stopped. We went left, he went left. And with our recent incident in Barcelona, we got a little spooked, and so we headed over the chain bridge and went home. Let's just say day 3 was one that was focused around relaxation. That doesn't run there.
Deborah didn't know how to use the entrance.
Shush. Although it was a little out of our budget, we convinced ourselves that we couldn't come all the way to Budapest and not enjoy a single thermal bath. So we purchased tickets to the most popular Széchenyi thermal baths. We forgot our sunscreen, watched some guys playing chess, and spent the rest of the day doing nothing more than this. Today is our last full day here in Budapest, and we've made it back to Fisherman's Bastion. We actually meant to come here the other day when we went to check out the castle, but I got super spooked, so we skipped it. Now we've made it back. It's our last full day here in Budapest before we have to catch our flight to our next country, and we're gonna go check it out. Fisherman's Bastion, as you can probably tell, is most famous for its incredible spires and fairy tale castle appearance. As a part of the Buda Castle area, you can get tickets to enter St. Michael's Chapel, but most of the sites are completely free, and our personal recommendation is to go at sunset to avoid the crowds, plus you get this incredible glow of the city over the Danube River. After 4 days exploring the city of Budapest, this might have been the perfect way to end our time. Now, off to Scotland.
We got a chimney cake.
Is it warm?
I will say, this one is better than right.
Really? Yeah, way better. I don't think I like it with the ice cream. This one's good.